Hello, class. Page 100, body language. So pay attention to body language. Body language can make a difference to the success of your presentation. Follow these tips. It's okay to move around a little, but don't walk back and forth across the room. If you are using slides, don't stand in front of the screen. Use your hands to emphasize a point, but don't wave them in the air. Look at your audience as much as possible. Experts suggest following an imaginary letter M or W with your eyes, so you look at all sections of the room. Online, keep the following tips in mind when you're online. Position the camera so your audience sees your head and the top part of your body. Lean forward slightly. So my opinion about this and body language is that body language is extremely important. Most language is unspoken, and according to some studies, body language is 90% of what a person has to say. In regards to a presentation, the use of hands is extremely important. Um, as I'm speaking right now, you may not see it because I am in a video, right? A camera, but I am actually moving my hands as I speak. And so I feel that the use of hands helps the speaker emphasize point. As far as bullet point number two, if you are using slides, a PowerPoint, or presentation, um, standing in front of the screen, definitely do not do that. But also, my opinion is you are the speaker, not the presentation. So you do not want your PowerPoint to have a lot of words. I see often in college, and even professional speakers, they read off of a PowerPoint or note cards, and I feel that takes away from the presentation. As the speaker, it should be natural. So nothing, of course, practicing is important, but not reading from a note card or a PowerPoint, right? When doing so, that could take away from the presentation. It's also makes the presentation boring, right? And so the reason why is because the audience can just read your PowerPoint. And so if they are reading the PowerPoint, they are not paying attention to the speaker. And so that could be a distraction, and it could be a difficult presentation to follow. And so I also think it's very important to understand the audience's body language. So oftentimes when I am in class in person, it's a lot easier to sense, even in Zoom, in a classroom, when students are, you can tell if a student is engaged and learning, paying attention, if they're getting bored, things like that definitely does matter to me as I am speaking. And I always look at it in the sense, oh, the student, maybe the student is tired, right? Maybe the student finds the class boring. And if that is the case, I, as the presenter, as well as the teacher or professor, I need to make the class more engaging and exciting. And so using different presentation techniques and strategies definitely help. And so that is just my opinion as far as body language and the use of. I definitely do think it's valuable, so I wanted to make a video to talk about it briefly.